What if everything you believed, every memory, every truth, it was just another lie your mind had created to protect you? Hi, I'm Paris Nathan J. Baclay from BSMT 3-1, and the novel that I'll be sharing with you today is entitled Shutter Island by Dennis Lehane. It's a psychological thriller that blurs the line between truth and illusion. Kind of makes you question, what if the truth that you're chasing is not one you're ready to face? So the story begins in 1954, where a U.S. Marshal named Edward Teddy Daniels and his partner Chuck All sailed through the stormy waters of Boston Harbor toward Ashcliff Hospital, which was located in Shutter Island. They were there assigned on a case to find a patient who mysteriously disappeared named Rachel Solando, who drowned her own three children. So they were greeted by the staff, especially Dr. John Colley and Dr. Jeremiah Nearing, wherein everyone acted suspicious, the doctors, the patients. And when Teddy asked the doctors about where were the whereabouts of Dr. Lester Sheehan, which was the psychiatrist of Rachel Solando, he was told that the doctor conveniently left the island after his disappearance. So as Teddy is investigating everything about the island, he starts to suffer from intense migraines and flashbacks of his past as a U.S. Army soldier, the horrors of the war, and the memory of the dead Jews who were killed by the Germans during the Holocaust, piles and piles of dead bodies, and the visions of his wife, named Dolores, who died to a fire which was set by a man named Andrew Ladis. So Teddy believes also that Ladis is somewhere on the island, which is why he took this case. So now the investigation becomes deeper. Things became even more stranger. Records started to go missing, the staff acted suspicious. So one stormy night, Teddy and his partner go into Ward C, which was the most dangerous ward in the island because it housed the most criminally insane. So they get separated inside because everything was hectic. And then Teddy goes to a dark hall wherein he meets George Noyce, who happened to seem to know Teddy personally. So Noyce tells him that they were doing experiments on the patients in the lighthouse, such as mild experiments, lobotomies, and he also warns Teddy that don't trust anyone. They're all lying to you, not even your partner. So Teddy becomes shocked. He goes back to Chuck. He tells him everything, and then they go towards where the lighthouse is. So Teddy tells Chuck that he's gonna go check out the lighthouse, and when he came back, Chuck was missing. When he looked down, he saw Chuck's dead body on the rock. So he goes down as well, where he couldn't find the body, but he saw a cave which had light coming out of it. So he goes inside. He meets this woman who claims to be Rachel Solando. So this woman, she tells him that she was actually a psychiatrist who found out they were doing secret government experiments on the island, and that before she could expose them, the staff declared her mentally insane and then locked her away. So she warns Teddy that they're using his trauma to make him appear delusional so they can keep him on the island forever. So now Teddy's even more confused and terrified. He begins to question everything, the investigation, the people, and even his own memories. So Teddy goes back to Ashcliff, exhausted and paranoid. He confronts Dr. Colley about Chuck's disappearance. But then Dr. Colley hits him that Teddy never had a partner when he came to the island. So he goes to the lighthouse as he was desperate for answers. And when he went there, he finds nothing. No laboratory, no experiments. He just saw Dr. Colley waiting calmly. So now Dr. Colley reveals that there is no actually Edward Teddy Daniels. There is no Chuck All. Everything was fake. This was all roleplay designed to bring him back because he is actually Andrew Ladis, a U.S. Marshal who killed his wife after she killed their three children. So then Andrew panics, he faints, and then when he woke up, he was asked to recall everything that was told to him. So then he recalls everything perfectly. But then he's told that if he goes back into the state of insanity that he was 9 months before, then they're going to have to lobotomize it. But later in the story, it reveals that he went back into the same state of insanity as he was. Then the doctor declares he has to go through lobotomization. So that is Shutter Island. It's not just some story about crime or madness. It's about the power of the mind to protect itself, even through lies. It asks us, which is worse, to live as a monster or to die as a good man. Thank you very much.